Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. Before we go on with today's video, I want to address the topic. A lot of people keep asking about the delisting. Some of them pretending to be concerned. So let me address this before we go on. A financial decoupling would not require investors to offload investments in onshore China and Hong Kong exchanges. If it's a delisting of US listed ADRs like NEO, money will just flow out of ADRs and into Hong Kong via share conversion of normal sell-buy transactions. So I kind of hinted on this before. It will further devastate and destroy the American economy, which is already in like $37 trillion worth of debt, of which we know of. There's probably more. So what will happen is, if there is a forced delisting, people will just take their money and buy directly into Hong Kong. Unless China becomes a military aggressor, it's very difficult to impose an all-out blacklist of anything investment related in China. It will be very difficult to impose that. The US must not go down the path of weaponizing its financial markets, which it has done with the dollar, and we've seen how that has worked out for them. The BRICS nations is moving away continuously from using the US dollar, which is further devastating and destroying the American economy, which has pushed now for the tariffs in order to prop up the economy. Because, you know, I've been living in America since 1998. And I've seen how wasteful. This is the hard facts that people don't want to hear. Most people live on borrowed money, just like Jack Ma was saying. So they lived on credit cards to live lavish lifestyles. And this is one of the main problems. So by imposing tariffs to try to keep that lavish lifestyle up, did not work before, it will not work again. But it says the US must not go down the path of weaponizing its financial markets, otherwise it will lose its place as the world's capital center. And I've spoken about that before. The world will move towards the Hong Kong stock market if that happens. Maybe not now or tomorrow, but sooner rather than later. So let's get on with today's video, guys. NEO Group is stepping up efforts to streamline its operations, drawing its mass market Onvo brand more tightly into the core business as the company intensifies cost-cutting measures. And I truly believe that perhaps they should have been, well, we all know they should have done this earlier, but I'm still saying that even at the upcoming Shanghai Auto Show, which is one of the biggest in the world, if not the biggest, that they should have Onvo right next to NEO booth and have it advertised as Onvo built by NEO. That's just my opinion. And at the Onvo stores that are currently built, it should say Onvo built by NEO. But anyway, the Shanghai-based electric vehicle maker has recently begun showcasing Onvo's debut model, the L60, in its premium NEO houses, which is something that they should have done in the beginning. And NEO spaces across China, marking a departure from an earlier plan to clearly delineate the premium NEO brand from its more affordable sibling. But why do that? BMW doesn't do that. Mercedes doesn't do that. They have their lower end in the same stores as they have their high end. Mounting pressure to reduce fixed costs has prompted the EV maker to reduce headcount and merge positions both in Europe and China, but also consolidate infrastructure across business units, which is very good. As two separate sources told EV earlier this month, NEO Group is aiming to reduce operational costs by 25% at a global scale. Profitability will be massive and sudden by the end of this year. You guys will see what's coming. With all of our sub-brands being rolled out, Firefly on Saturday, 2 days from now, well, in China, 1 day from now, a lot will be happening with our updated models, with the in-house technology. Now our margins will increase in a massive way with our global expansion, etc., etc. In an internal email sent on Wednesday and seen by EV, NEO's Human Resources Department announced that Onvo's Service Operations Department has been cancelled, with its responsibilities absorbed by the group's broader Service Operations Division. To better support the company's business development, we'd like to announce the following organizational adjustments. Service Operations Department under the Onvo Business Division is cancelled, with its complete functions integrated into service operations, the company wrote in a memo. So NEO service stations will most likely be servicing them. He will continue to lead Onvo's service engineering team following the reorganization and will now report to Carlos Wu. The memo follows a separate internal communication last week, also seen by EV, detailing a reorganization of Onvo's marketing functions. So a lot is happening with this new CEO, Dr. Fenshe, who came from the battery swapping segment. He was the leader in our energy segment, and he did a fantastic job over there, as you can see, with over 72 million swaps and counting. So I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational. If so, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up right there. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level up as to how the game is played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.